Hello, today we're going to be making a standard solution of sodium carbonate, and we're going to be doing this volumetrically using a volumetric flask. In this case we have a 250 ml volumetric flask. We're going to be making a 0.1 molar solution. Okay, we have our sodium carbonate. If you'll see on the bottle itself, it will tell you the molecular weight of the chemical. In this case, the molecular weight is 105.99 grams. So if we had 105.99 grams and dissolved it in a litre, it would make us a 1 molar solution. What we're actually going to do is make 0.1, so we actually need, if we were making a litre, 1/10 of that. So not 105.99 grams, but 10.59 grams. Because we're not making a litre, we're only actually making 250 centimetre cubed of that, which is 1/4 of the volume. We're going to need 1/4 of that again. So we're going to take our 10.59 and divide it again by 4, and it comes out with around about 2.6 grams, or 2.65 grams or thereabouts. Our starting mass has to be as reasonably close to that as we can get it, but it doesn't have to be exact, precisely exact, as long as we know what it is, and then we can calculate it out. So what I'm going to do is, I've got my balance, I've got a weighing boat on the balance. I'm going to zero the balance with the weighing boat on. I'm then going to weigh out, trying to avoid any big lumps or clumps, because we want a nice even powder, around about 2.6 to 2.63 grams of our sodium carbonate. And after each time I'm adding some, I'm allowing the balance to readjust the reading. So I'm waiting a second or two. There we go. We have 2.64 grams. Okay. When we've done that, we're going to get our volumetric flask. We're going to, using distilled water, we're going to fill it about 1/3 full. And then using a funnel, we're going to add very slowly and carefully our sodium carbonate solution, making sure that we do it in a slow, gentle manner so as not to clog the funnel. Here we go, until we've got all of the solid added to. Our volumetric flask. We're then going to put the stopper in, and we're going to gently agitate it to make all of our sodium carbonate solution dissolve. Okay. Now, it is a reasonably slow process, but we want to agitate it till it is all dissolved, making sure that we get any sodium carbonate that is stuck to the sides into the solution and dissolved. Okay. And this is one of the handy things with making sure that we don't have too many lumps, because obviously lumps take a lot longer to dissolve. We're then going to, once we've got it dissolved, we're then going to roughly fill up our flask with distilled water. Now, we're not filling it to the line as yet, we're just roughly filling it to near. And what we need to be aware of is that as the neck narrows, the rate at which the water level will rise will increase, and increase quite dramatically. So you need to be very careful that when you get near to the neck, that you slow down the amount of water that you're putting in. Okay? And then we can get a bit closer gently with our distilled water bottle. And towards the end you may wish to use a dropping pipette to do it one drop at a time. Now at this point you'll notice I've brought my head down eye level with the fill line on the volumetric flask, because I need to see that the bottom of the meniscus sits upon the line. And if I don't have my eye at level with the meniscus, I will not see a clear and true image or position of the meniscus. When we've done that, we're just going to gently agitate it to make sure that the solution is evenly mixed throughout. While doing that, making sure that we keep our finger on the lid so that we do not lose any solution. Okay, thank you very much.